everyone, welcome back to my channel, Inked with Elegance by Christine J. I am back to do some pieces for my next layout. I know in my last scrapbooking video, or it might have been my unboxing video, I mentioned that I was going to do a layout with these cute little puppies for my new puppy Luna. But I decided that what was inspiring me was some really old pictures that I had of my daughter putting on our son's baseball gear, and so I decided that I wanted to do that because, as I've mentioned before, I don't scrapbook in order. I go with whatever is inspiring me at the time, and so I decided that it was these pictures of her when she was pretty young wearing my son's baseball gear. So I'm gonna do a page. I've decided to title it Rookie of the Year, and I won't be doing the page today. I will just be assembling the pieces for it, and I will hopefully be back. I'm hoping on during this weekend to actually piece it together. And I was gonna make mini shoes white at first, but then I decided, forget it. She can have nice purple cleats. That's my daughter's favorite color, so I decided that would work. And then the bat actually had an accent that cuts out, and I decided to do it in this green because the photo that I had of her, well, one of them at least, have a green accent of the bat. And so I think I'm gonna do this green piece in there, and it should hopefully be nice once it starts to have that black background. So I think this one I can go ahead and piece because it should be self-explanatory where I put it. I know some of them I'm using my phone to record, so I'm not looking at Design Space. I can share this layout on Design Space after I'm done posting it. However, it won't have the Minnie Mouse because she is an uploaded image and not one that I found on Cricut. So if I do attach her, it's gonna be a C only, and you won't be able to actually cut out any of the other pieces. So I will attach the layout link when I actually put the layout together. I'll make it go live in Design Space for those of you that have Design Space. So it'll have the title, it'll have basically where I lay everything out. It'll also have this home plate. The wording is not attached to it in the layout link that I'll provide. However, I have another link that I'll provide as well that you can cut out the home plate plus get your pen to draw this wording. I'm not sure if I'm set with this red yet. I'll have to wait till I start putting the layout together. I think it'll be okay because I do have the red stitching on the baseball that's gonna go on the second page. But anyway, a lot of the accents in the page will have these bright sort of I don't know, neon sherbety looking colors. I did have a camera at one point in time that you could pick one color, of course, like one that was already in the picture. So if somebody was wearing something purple and green and I only wanted to save the purple, then I could save the purple. And it was so much fun. I wish I still had that camera. I might actually, but I couldn't tell you where it is. So it was just a little point and shoot camera. It was so much fun. But anyway, so she was acting silly wearing her brother's baseball gear, and I decided to take some pictures of her doing it. And so this leads to this layout that I'm doing. So some of the pictures have green, some have sort of this orangey sherbet looking color. It's probably a little bit more maybe corally color than this shows. You can kind of see in this. I tried to get as close as possible. I didn't have the photos with me at the store, so I just tried to pull up a picture and get it as close as possible, and I think it came out okay. I do like the color, so even if it's close, it should be fine. So I welded some of this, and obviously some wasn't attached or connected to any of the others, which is why some of these are free floating, but it should be easy enough with the rest of them welded. to kind of figure out where it's gonna go. It also sort of leaves you options when you are putting the layout together. If you decide to make something crooked, like you could make the R crooked, and yes, guaranteed it'll make that crooked. However, you can play with it around. Just like the E. You can make the E crooked if you wanted to. So you can work with spacing. I was kind of excited. The other day the channel reached 100 subscribers, which was exciting for me. And I know I gained some from doing short videos with the puppy, which is fine. She's cute. I'd want to watch her too. But for those of you who like crafting, bear with me because I will have crafting in the mix. I haven't done a cooking one in a while, but some of them are still attached to there. So hopefully if cooking people find my channel, they can do it. But my son was funny. He said, "Mom, why do you do a thank you video? It's kind of cringy." The wording nowadays cracks me up. I'm sure we had funny words growing up too, but yeah, not exactly like theirs. I don't often work with glitter. I used to try to do some, but it was in pen form. And still nowadays I use Wink of Stella when I want the glitter, but these were actual glitter sheets, so it was a first for me cutting glitter on the Cricut. I didn't realize if you choose glitter that it actually runs over the image twice, so that was kind of nerve-wracking because some of these tiny little pieces were getting caught and I was afraid it was gonna either mess up the machine or not show. So it worked out okay. And then I think when I cut the shoes and the little bat piece, I ended up just choosing Cardstock Plus because then it just went over once and it seemed to work. I mean, I don't know if you have to have certain brands need it twice, but this one is, let me see if I can see what brand of, oh, so it was Doodlebug. The Doodlebug glitter cardstock, just in case anyone needs to know. You can do it once on the Cardstock Plus setting. You won't have to, it won't have to double run it, so you don't have to choose glitter cardstock is what I mean. I hope that helps. Anyway, I was initially gonna do pink on this, but then when I wanted it to match both sides, and since I was doing the glitter, I thought, oh, that actually looks more fun. Originally, I didn't know what to title it. I asked my husband, I said, what do you think I should title this page that I'm doing with the baseball gear? And he said, put me in, coach. And I thought that was cute. It really was. I would have used it. However, it seemed kind of long. Put me in, coach. I guess it was only four words, which is pretty much the same amount of words I have here, Rookie of the Year. However, I did browse and I found somebody had a shirt with this on it, and I liked the title because she was little, so that's kind of cute. All right, now for the harder part. I'm gonna put this little piece in before it gets lost. Consider just putting this piece back in and having it a solid bat, but yeah, why not have some fun? Because I think the other page is going to have that green, and this side with Minnie, there's no green accents, so I wanted both of them to sort of match. So let's do her finger. How's everyone's Friday going? I hope it's going good. My kids, well, 3 of my children were off from school today. Our area had like a professional development day or some kind of work day for teachers, so I'm sure the ones that were off were happy. The one that had to go to school wasn't so happy, but that's all right. All right. Sometimes figuring out where they go is funny. Well, I guess I didn't do her finger. I think it was supposed to be a little more angled. I hate when that happens because then you sort of need it to be angled more. I'm just trying to gently pull it up. All right, it's pulling up some of the undercard stock, but that's all right. Maybe I should do this one first so I can figure out where that other piece goes. I spent most of the day getting an oil change and cleaning my craft room because it always gets put off since work and everything else takes up time. So let's try and do that. I might have to put some glue under. Okay, I think that's better. The gap would have been too far for me. I wouldn't have liked that. So now her shoes I think are obvious, but we'll see. Could be wrong. I never know how much talking I should do in these, whether I should just stay quiet and craft or talk. But it would seem funny to watch a video with no sound, so I don't know. I'm assuming these are acid free. I did not check. But Doodlebug normally is pretty good about their supplies, so hopefully it's fine. They definitely have some cute stuff. Okay. Why not? Purple cleats seem fun. I think I'll put these pieces in. I'm pretty close to having the layout, well, all the pieces for the layout anyway, done. But I'm supposed to be going to my son's girlfriend's soccer game. So I don't know that I'd get the page done in time. Well, if I was gonna record it. So I think I'll just record maybe tomorrow afternoon or Sunday at some point. It's a semi-final game tonight, so I'm thinking it'll be a fun one to watch. All right, this piece I believe goes this way, somewhere right there, but I don't want to be fooled. Good luck with that. I may have to pull up a chart to look at it. Okay, this goes here. It's like doing puzzles, which I like doing puzzles. Mainly Disney ones. I think I've mentioned that too. pieces down for these, there's no turning back. So it's a little bit more tricky. Glue. Okay. Let's see if her face probably goes like this. Well, I think her hand probably was supposed to go over, but that's all right. I can live with that. A little bit's not too bad. It's if it's way off, then you have to change it. Then it's complicated with all the glue. Her mouth got a little bit tweaked in the cutter, but I think it should still be okay. And I know people will probably say that I didn't need that much glue, but that's all right. I'd rather use a lot of glue and it be secure. All right. Let's hope that works. Her little tongue, I'm not sure. I think it's supposed to go like that. And I made it sparkly too because I thought, why not? And this, I think, was this little piece here. Yeah, I don't know why it would, they would make it with the gaps, but they did. And there was a tiny little piece that I didn't save. So if it's pretty obvious, then I'll just add didn't really notice how that one went, but close enough, I think. Yeah, so it looks like there's one that might define her eyelashes, but like I said, in the paper it cut way too tiny. So I will either do like a white mark there, or I can even do something to color it. So if you look carefully, it's this piece right here. And I don't know how they expected you to punch that out. It barely punched this other one out. It was like a dot. So I could, what I could do is take off the edge of take the edge of this eyelash and hope it doesn't go flying, because sometimes they do. And see there, it's way over here. It's tiny. And put it there. Glue dries quick because I have a fan on. But anyway, if I put it there, if I put it there, that'll help to define the eyelash. Okay. Sorry if my son is a little loud. It's a cute one in the end, but definitely not the easiest one to piece together. Probably wanted to be a little over that way, but that's all right. I'm probably the only one on notice. If I don't like it, I can always fix it with a white gel pen later. Okay. This one I think was her finger. Just deciding which way it goes. I believe it was this way. And then this one was her little finger here. And like I said, I'm not sure. I think her tongue is supposed to go like that. But I should probably hold off on those because I want to make sure it's correct. And then we got this piece somewhere over there. Yep. These kind of elements are definitely fun on a page. They are a little time consuming, but they are worth it in the end. Keeping track of them is your biggest, I would say the biggest thing to make sure you do is keep track of them. What I do is I tend to get a cardboard piece like this and I use it as my, to hold all my pieces as it cuts. And so I would recommend doing that if you're gonna paper piece. Or if you have a better method, let me know. I'm always willing to, always like hearing people's ideas on what they do. This I think was a few different colors, but I decided on just one, and then I decided to do the dot in the middle, the same color. I initially was gonna do it red, and then I changed my mind and decided to just make it the same, so. Because I didn't think the red would kind of match that, so. I think it looks better like that. I could have done yellow. But anyway. Okay. Looks cute. Okay. I believe this was like this. Some of these files, they don't have tracing options where you know where the pieces go. I tend to try to, when I do mine, I layer a separate one and I have it draw where it's supposed to go, just to make it easier to piece it. And it helps, it really does. Like even that one, it's probably supposed to be up higher, but since her face, it's alright, it's not gonna matter. Alright, so for these I will I'm trying to decide if I want to wait to do it. Or just do it. I think those I'll wait, and I'll wait on that one. This is nothing. That just came out of one of the letters, I believe. Probably the E or something. Okay, so I'm gonna put this aside for now, and these aside. The main picture page when I post this will be what it's supposed to look like. I'm gonna leave that there. Let's do the baseball. I wanted to do something cute to go on the other page because, you know, Minnie will be cute on one of the pages, but I wanted both of them to have something cute, so. Something about adding little cheeks to things that instantly make them cute, sort of like the chibi or kawaii look to them. And then this one has a stitching. Probably didn't need down on every stitch, but it's kind of satisfying. There's one. If anyone got a new puppy recently, tell me know how it's going. It's definitely been a learning curve, but I think we're starting to figure each other out. The early mornings aren't fun. She wakes up about 6:15, 6:30. And she's in her crate, so she wants to go out and use the bathroom. But anyway, so those are my elements for the page that I'll be posting. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and figure her finger out, her two fingers that go here, and her tongue. And I'll make sure that the picture that I post of the header of this video is the finished piece. And I will be back with the layout soon. I hope you have a great rest of your Friday, and talk to you later.